Soon as you come over, it's over. I'ma lay you down right on my sofa. You drinking mimosas, 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 mimosas. Tell me why you want, tell me why you need. You got the mimosas in Tennessee. You love that OJ mixed with champagne. Make you feel a vibe you can't explain. She fuck with the mimosas.
Alright guys, it's Kiara or the Beauty Kameleon, and I am back with another episode of Mask and Mimosas featuring my good sis, Cherry. So I'm gonna let Cherry introduce the topic because she came up with it.
Hi y'all, I'm Cherry Poppins. So today's topic is going to be what does society expect from us as women as far as having careers, babies, marriage, and all that other stuff. We're gonna talk about it.
Yes. But first, we're going to pick our masks for this episode. You know, we gotta do a mask review.
Yes.
And then we're gonna make some mimosas and then we're gonna talk to y'all.
I'm doing the rose gel face mask.
It's like a description on the side. So you're just gonna read that.
I'm fucking blind right now.
Oh, you can't see it to read it? Alright, I'm gonna read it. Cherry had to take her glasses. Alright, so she picked the rose one. The rose gel face mask is a powerful facial treatment designed to improve the health and appearance of your skin. Rose oil is extracted from the petals of roses. The oil is an anti-inflammatory agent and tissue regenerator, loaded with therapeutic benefits for the skin. So that's fun.
I'll be glowy by the time I leave here.
Okay. And I'm going to do a basic charcoal gel face mask. Charcoal gel face mask is infused with natural charcoal, which acts like a magnet to gently draw out deep dwelling dirt, oil, and impurities from your clogged pores and lifts away dead skin cells without over drying. Your face will look clearer and feel softer from the inside out. That's good.
I'm gonna have to get up. I've been wearing glasses since I was 4 years old. Oh, this feels good.
I actually wear glasses as well, but I don't. Like, I'm supposed to wear glasses, but I do not wear my glasses. This is not what I expected from this. I don't know why I thought it was going to be.
I thought it would be thick.
Me too. But I should have known. Because it's gel, so it's wet. Alright, it is mimosa time.
Mimosa time. I love mimosas.
Me too. You got a favorite champagne? Like,
I'm gonna Cooks.
Yeah, no, not Cooks. Cooks is the brand, so we got Andre today. Cooks is the brand, but then like flavor, you know how some like dry, extra
I don't know.
You probably never even paid attention.
I didn't. I just the Cooks.
Yep. We got orange juice and pineapple juice. I like to mix mine together.
Yeah. I'm gonna mix.
And I always let my guests pop the bottle.
Okay, I'm not good at this.
It's gonna be out.
I hear that shit.
Alright, I just like the heavy trash can right there.
Okay, we get in there. Okay, that was a pump bake.
That was so corny.
We also have wine. That Rosa, cause I'm a fake drinker.
Cherry trying to remix my show, bringing wine on the show.
I was trying to be hospitable.
Yeah, I finished this bottle.
Oh,
at least.
That's easy.
I'm like, at least. Yeah, champagne just goes so fast. Oh my god.
Cheers. Oh, that pineapple orange is good. Yes.
That tastes so good. Societal expectations of women. They kind of suck.
Yeah. So, when I think about this, I think about like, okay, for example, us. Yes. Like we both have master's degrees. We're living on our own. We have jobs, and people are like, "So when are you getting married?"
When not even that.
When you having babies?
When you having babies?
When
like,
you having
I get babies before I get married, and I'm like,
and you know what? Me too. I was trying to be PC, but yeah.
Yeah.
Like
when I get married, that's always my response. When I get married.
And then like, well, when is that? And I'm like, I don't have a nigga, so.
And that used to be me.
So I think that, and then I also think like at a certain age, it's like, well, why don't you have a career yet?
I was about to say that. Even though we have master's degrees and I'm 27, she's 28, we have master's degrees, so that's what we wanted to have. But society, I think, expects you to have at least a bachelor's by a certain age.
Right.
And school isn't always everyone's path. So that's one of the things as far as like expectations I think we need to like do away with, because it's not for everybody.
It's not for everybody, and everybody does it at their own pace.
Exactly.
I remember when I was in school, I studied abroad one semester, and because I studied abroad, it put me back one semester, and I felt so horrible.
Girl.
Like,
you know what, I'm gonna tell you something. I was left back in the first grade. And
you felt horrible?
I didn't feel it because I was a kid, but I didn't even realize what was happening. But then, like, in the third grade, I wound up doing really well at the school, whatever. In the third grade, they asked my parents, did they want me to go back to my normal grade? And honestly, I told them no. I was just like, I already made my friends. Right. I was cool. Like, I was one of the smartest in my class, and that might have been because I was older than everybody. But
still,
y'all want to leave me back, so leave me back. My mom used to always say, an extra year in school won't hurt.
Yeah. That's what my mom would say, like, it's your own pace. Like, it's your own pace.
Yep.
You do it, and I feel like as a woman, like, I think the point I'm trying to make is that you don't hear this a lot for men.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like, it took him 7 years to get his bachelor's degree.
That's okay. That's okay.
He still live at home, that's cool. But if I still live at home.
Right.
I was listening to a podcast one time, and the person was saying, like, oh, bitches always talk about he gotta have this and this and this and this. Why can't we just match? And I was like, you know what? I like that.
I'm with
If I don't have it, then. But see, I don't feel like you don't have a master's degree. I'm not fucking with it. I don't feel like that.
I don't feel that way at
and
all.
I dated a guy one time who would throw that in my face all the time.
That he had a master's.
That I have a master's degree
and he doesn't.
He'd be like, oh, you make more money than me. I'm like, you don't even know how much money you make.
Right, and that's your insecurities. Don't be putting them on me.
He would call me Miss 80K. I'm like, I don't even make 80K.
Have you seen my paychecks? That ain't it. That is
like, well, you got a master's degree, and I'm
that
like,
doesn't mean anything. It really doesn't.
But I don't know. Maybe society makes men feel like they are supposed to be the providers.
Yeah. So if you have more, I don't know,
they might feel
than them. They might feel less than.
Yeah.
That sounds like an insecurity that he needs to deal with. Yeah. Especially if you never made him feel like my master's degree means more than whatever he
Which
had.
it don't.
It doesn't.
I would rather fuck with somebody who doesn't have a degree because I got student loans.
I was just about to say that, and I tell my man all the time, and I got like some debt, some serious debt, like some debt. I'd be like, oh baby, you ready to marry me? Cause you marrying my debt. You marrying my debt too.
And I got debt other than school debt.
But I'm gonna tell y'all a little word of advice, and I just keep this with me because I don't intend on paying back any student loans. When you die, they go away. So.
Listen. So another thing that we wanted to bring up was like, have you ever felt pressured or intimidated by societal norms, like people asking you when are you going to graduate school or when are you going to have a baby, and how did that make you feel?
I would say I felt pressure in college, and my favorite human in the world actually put this pressure on me. He doesn't even know it, but he did, and I appreciate him for it to an extent, but he basically put me under a contract. My grandpa, he put me under a contract. It's so weird, and I think I signed it and everything. We went to like Old Country Buffet, and literally the contract was, you graduate in 4 years, and he'll give me a certain amount of money, like a graduation check.
Right.
But I have to do it in 4 years. He had this one friend whose grandkid took 9 years to get their bachelor's. And I'm like, that's their journey.
Right.
Well, why do I have to do it in 4? Granted, 4 is the standard, but sometimes things happen. Like, I had friends who had to do 5 because of financial reasons.
Changing major.
And then my grandpa didn't go to college. So I'm like, you don't even understand. For me, it wasn't that bad, but that is pressure. And I was like, all right, well, gotta do it in 4 years. But
did you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, got my check. I definitely got my check. For real.
I would have brought
And then he put me on another contract for my master's to finish in 2 years. So,
and you did that?
And I did that.
I feel like my master's was way easier than my
master's was so easy.
I feel like a lot of times just seeing different people around me puts a little bit of pressure on me.
Okay.
I have like cousins who they're not married, but they're in long-term relationships. They have kids. They have like their career in place, so they're working towards their career.
Okay.
Like, I have friends who are about to get married, like they're engaged. So it's like
Gotcha.
all these things, I see them happening around me, moving for the people around me, and I'm like, yo, I'm just waking up and going to work and doing a podcast.
What am I doing? Like,
Talking
where's
to
my
the
love
fucking
life?
camera. And now we're just like, but I think that society makes me think that, okay, I have a master's degree, I have a career, I've traveled the world, what's next?
What's next? Okay.
Like, and when you ask people this, and I've spoken to other people about this, and I'm like, what's next? And they're like, oh, you have a baby. And I'm like, yeah. But then it's like, oh, I'm still young. I don't need to have a baby.
Girl, once I realized that I'm just on a different time than everybody else, I've been put babies at 30. Like, I automatically was like, no, I'm 20. That's stupid.
30 is 2 years away.
Yeah, it is. It's
2 or 3 years away.
It is, and it's actually scary for me because my boyfriend is your age, and he wanted kids before 30, but I want kids at 30 or older. Like, I'm like, 30 is my minimum. I can't be any younger than 30 because...
How many kids do you want?
Only want 2.
Oh, okay.
Only want 2. 3 max if it happens.
Because I wanted like 4 to 5.
That makes sense.
And I'm like, damn, I need to start. What the fuck? But
2 or 3, and really I just want 2. And if I can have twins, then I'm done.
so if you wait till you're 30, you'll be at a higher chance. So
Wait for having twins?
Mhm.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I read somewhere it's like women who are older have a higher chance of having multiples.
Wow.
So it'd be like twins or more.
Okay. Yeah.
Well,
I know doctors be saying like once you hit 35, you had like
The
risk
high
age.
risk. Yeah.
Whatever. I think that's going with society too, trying to get people to have babies early.
Yeah, but I was literally thinking about pregnancy today. And I was like, that shit gonna hurt.
Girl.
And then I'll be thinking like,
I'm scared.
I want to have a C-section.
You want to? What? I was a C-section baby.
Because I'm a bitch, me too.
So, well, I was one, so let me tell you, I want to have a water birth. We're like opposites at this point, because I'm scared of pain, but
Me too.
I'm
no, you're not. You got all these tattoos.
Yeah, but it's like,
It's a different pain.
I'm terrified of that, but I'm like more into like trying to be more natural.
Yeah.
I just be doing research. From what I've read, they just don't treat black women right in hospitals, and they don't give a fuck about us for real, And I'm just not trying to go through that. And then the natural birth is supposed to be like
Better.
the best way. That water birth thing is something that I've really been considering. I'm very scared because I know it's gonna hurt.
Hell yeah. I think sometimes it makes me sad too, thinking about these societal norms that I don't have.
And honestly, it's been instilled in us since birth.
Yeah,
You think about
as
like
women.
gender roles. When you're a kid, what do you buy for little girls?
Yeah.
Toy houses and Barbies and babies, and little girls always have like a baby doll.
Yeah.
Whereas boys have cars. You don't necessarily prepare them to be
They're not playing with
wives.
kitchens.
Yes, they're not. They're not being sculpted into being husbands.
Yeah.
Where we are being sculpted.
That was a very
Seriously, we're being molded into being moms and wives as soon as we're able to start playing with toys.
That's because we rule the world.
That's serious. I don't understand why there's not a female president yet, so it just doesn't make any sense.
No.
But, I don't think society's ready for that yet. How about that?
But in 5 years, AOC is gonna be 35.
We're gonna see it.
And yo, she gonna come through. She gonna come through killing it. I'm gonna be on her campaign.
Okay, I see it.
Yo, first of all, she only 30, and then you see people like her, 30 years old, making a change in our whole country.
Yeah.
And what the fuck am I doing? What? Make a YouTube.
That is a problem.
Just
We get
to be
too hard on
positive
ourselves.
every day.
You have to embrace your purpose.
Yeah.
That's her purpose.
Yes. You're right. This is my purpose.
Exactly.
My purpose is to motivate and inspire.
But one thing I did want to point out is when I was getting my master's degree, we had to do interviews on people that were 65 and older.
Okay.
So I interviewed 2 people. I interviewed my grandpa because, again, that's my favorite person. And I wound up interviewing, I don't even remember where I found this woman. Anyways, she was a white lady.
Okay.
And pretty much she told me in the interview she never found her true love. She also never had kids, but she was like 84. So it showed me that obviously society's expectations don't work for everybody.
Right.
84 didn't meet the love of her life, never had kids.
But how do you cope with that?
She said she was happy. She said she's had relationships and stuff, but she never wanted kids. So that's another thing. Society can't really do anything if you don't want kids.
Yeah.
They can't really affect you.
I'm learning a lot more people don't want kids.
I am too. I want a boy first. I mean, I want a little girl too, but I want a boy first. And I'm scared. I'm terrified for my future son.
What I say to my friend when she says stuff like that is just that I'm like really, really into affirmations and like speaking things into existence and like feeling things. And I'm like, yo, you cannot think like that.
Yeah,
you have to think that your son is going to have the best life ever.
I always tell people I'm gonna raise the next president, and I don't never specify if it's going to be the president of the United States or just a CEO of a company. I don't know, but I always say I'm gonna raise the next president. We'll see.
That's a good topic. If I wanted to raise my child to be something or someone, what would I want them to be? I'm gonna have to think on that. I'm gonna talk about it on my podcast.
I always say president. I don't know why. It's something I've said for years too. And I don't know, maybe God put that in my head. But if my son becomes the president, y'all gonna have to look back on this episode years ago.
And they gonna see his mama with a fucking face mask on.
Hey son.
Okay, when you are under this pressure, or when you have felt under the pressure of societal norms, what, and if you felt any type of way, like myself, being all sad and shit, how do you get past it? Like, how do you move forward?
I think one of the biggest things is to try not to. I know it's hard because we're all humans and that's just like what we do, but try not to compare your life to anybody else's.
Yeah.
You don't know what they had to go through to get to where they are. I don't compare myself to anybody. I don't put myself on the timeline that anybody else. Oh, that's our timer to take off these masks. But yeah, I don't put myself on anybody else's timeline. I'm on my own timeline. So set your own timeline for your own life, and again, try to get out of society's expectations because this doesn't work for everybody. It's not a neutral type thing. Everybody doesn't want kids. Everybody doesn't. I think everybody wants love. I do think that.
I don't know.
You don't think everybody wants love?
I have one coworker
who don't want love.
Who's my friend, and she's kind of just like, I'm content with being alone,
single,
and I'm like, what, bitch?
You know what? Let's get these masks off because I have felt that way before.
My skin's soft.
But mine feels good. I think
it looks good.
Good, because I'm
it looks clean.
Let me see.
Yeah, it looks clean.
Yes. So
my skin feels soft, which I'm like, yes.
So prior to getting in my relationship, I was very content with being by myself. I was fine. I was single for 4 years before I met my boyfriend, and for like the latter half of it, like the last 2 years maybe, and I dated. It's not 4 years, no nothing. I was dating. But the last 2 years, I literally was like, I don't want anybody that's not my husband. And I was content with being alone until my husband came around. And the guy I'm with, I do believe he is my husband. We'll see what happens. But I think it's okay to be content with what you have going on right now. Appreciative of everything you have.
Yes.
And
I was gonna say
you can still manifest what you want in the future. And just, I guess, just be open to it coming whenever it comes. Like, that's the thing. That's another issue women have where, like, a lot of women are always like, I need a man.
Yeah.
Work on yourself, sis.
Right.
Work on yourself, sis. Your man gonna come as soon as you got your shit together. I promise you. Promise you.
Right. What I was gonna say is I think one way that I get out of my rut about thinking about these things is just appreciating what I have. I go to events for my podcast. I go to New York and stuff like that.
Okay.
And it's like, hey, are you available this date? Let me check my calendar. Yes. But other people, it's like, oh, my wife got to do this. I got to do this. My kids this. And it's like, I appreciate that I don't have to answer to nobody or anything.
That's true.
I only have to worry about myself. So I feel like that's one way I get out of my
answer to
like,
nobody.
I'm appreciative of just like the things I have and the things I could do.
Yeah.
And like,
freely.
And the people I can meet.
Yep.
Because
I say that about kids right now. That's why I don't have kids.
Well, yeah, that too. Because I feel like
I got stuff to do.
It's like I can literally get up and go.
Yep.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for listening to our rant.
Right, because we don't went
I feel like
everywhere. I gotta figure out how to edit this. I don't even know. But thank you for tuning in to another episode of Mask and Mimosas. Thank you, Sherry, for coming and being part of this episode.
I am so happy.
Yes. I haven't seen her since what?
A long time.
2012 probably.
We are in social media friends.
She keeps saying that, but we are actually campus sweethearts.
And we are actually real life friends, and we made this establishment on Friday.
Yes. Because she
like,
kept saying, we're social media friends. I was like, what? We are real friends. No, we probably met on Twitter first. When we crossed, Twitter.
Oh
was
yeah.
Twitter was
How did we even find each other?
I don't know.
I don't know how.
Spring 12, just
Literally everybody
from Spring 12.
I remember the first day I met you though. It was at Turnpike, and you were like, "Hi," and I was like, "Are you my number?" And you were like, "No, I'm not your number, but I follow you."
Spring 12.
Let me tell you something. Spring 12, the baddest sweethearts ever. Period.
I believe it. But yes, we talked a lot. I gotta wrap this up. We talked about societal expectations and how to just
Maneuver around them.
You get out of that mind state, especially if they're making you feel negative about yourself and you're not meeting them of society. Set your own standards. Don't compare your life to nobody. Do your own thing. Everybody doesn't want to fall in love. Everybody doesn't want kids. But if that's what you want to do it at your own pace.
Yes.
Not anyone else's.
Exactly.
You have takeaways?
You said it perfectly. Do you, boo boo?
Okay then. All right.
Yay. I'll take it.
Yes.
I be hoping I fuck up just so I can have.
I'll take hers. I be fucking up like something serious because I don't know. I'm still getting used to talking to myself.
Talking to the camera. Yeah.
Yes. I be looking around like, all right.
Right.
It's Sherry.
And Cairo. He was like, "No, y'all starting the party without me."
All right, whatever. If he's looking like he's gonna jump up,
Just okay.
look, he already thinking about it,
Right.
Because he likes to jump.
So today's topic is going to be about. I didn't catch it. My bad.
Knew it.
I didn't catch it.
Cairo. Come here, dirty butt. Hold up, I'm gonna get him out. All right, so I'm gonna let Cherry introduce the topic.
So today's topic is about, I guess, societal expectations of women. Yes.
Yes.